There we go. Okay, so we're a few minutes early, and I was going to come on here and see if we can figure out the chat box. There's the chat box, and we're going to see if we can get a few people on here. I am new at this. We were supposed to have our Monday night meeting, and we got there and the weather turned bad quickly, so I'm glad nobody else braved. Well, Debbie, thank you for dropping off the products, and Annette, thank you for coming for just a few minutes. We sent her home because she had to go across the lake to New Orleans. So I wanted to jump on here and share some business notes. From I'm just looking on my other page really quick. Stay hang tight really quick. YouTube.com. Find me on Google. So I'm learning, and we'll see if we can get back. There we go. Learning how to do this with the Google Hangout, sharing the link. If somebody wants to school me in the finer things, I know Tim and Michelle Thomas, I need to watch your video again and figure out how we can get other people on here. But what I was thinking was that we would be able to do kind of like we do. Okay, it's almost 7:30. We would be able to do almost like we do with our meetings. I share a business tip, and then everybody asks questions. So we will maybe have a few minutes to use the chat bar. So let's say, let me know. We might do question and answer if we have time. See, type a question. And I see my little box down there says 0 viewers. This is going to be a riveting video to watch. I had posted a link earlier and said 7:30, which it's 7:29. So I'm going to see if we get a few people to jump on here. You know what I might be able to do is post this, copy this link, and see if people can join us that way. Let's see. Can you see if this works for me? Maybe that's not it. Oh, 1 viewer, very good. We're gonna see about using the chat bar. And like I said, this is just an experiment. I don't even know, let's see. Oh, let's see if my volume, I don't know if my volume matters or not, but we'll see if anybody jumps on. So you guys chat with me so I can see. I'm seeing that we have some viewers, but I'm new at all of this. We were supposed to have our Monday night meeting, and the weather is terrible. So we came home. It was just me and my mom and dad that showed up, and 2 other people to pick some things up. And oh, I'm getting the reminder that I've scheduled a Google Hangout. Awesome. So anyway, I'm just playing around with this because I'm not very technically savvy, but I figured this could be a way for us to do some other meetings. And I still wanted to get on here and record my business tip because I found some new training material that you guys know me and my books that I love to read. Just got this in the mail today. Can you see that? Making the First Circle Work, which is You, by Randy Gage. I ordered it from Amazon and got it in 2 days, so I was really excited about that. 62 pages, so I think it'll be an easy read, piece of cake, but it's the duplication and network marketing. And duplication really is where it's at. That's where we know we can be successful. If we do something that's easy enough and do something that's duplicatable, we'll be able to have our teams pass that down, and we'll be able to have that good growth and depth that will be to reel on here and see. Okay, if you guys can hear me or see me, I want you to post something in the chat bar for me. Okay. Jump on Google or YouTube to find. I don't know. Can someone tell me too if, do you have to be my friend on Google Plus to see the Google Hangout? I think I set it for public. See if you guys can chat. Oh, look. Okay, good. Hey, Keitra.
Hi, Sarah.
How are you?
I'm at the dance studio at a meeting.
Oh, very good.
I'll jump on for a second.
Yeah, I'm hoping that a few other people are going to jump on. I'm just kind of playing around with this Google Hangouts because I never have before. So it'll record as a meeting anyway, and it'll, you know, kick over, but it's probably loud at the dance studio. I was going to give my business tip anyway, since I couldn't do it at my meeting.
I'm looking for my sheet.
Really loud, huh? Is it loud? You're fine. We'll see if we get some other viewers. Or maybe you can just mute. Yeah, if you mute from your side, then maybe you can hear me talking. If you can mute your side and go to, I don't think she can hear me. Okay, that's all good.
Where are my children?
We are going to, when I have other people come on, I'm not sure, there you go. When I have other people come on, I'm not sure how to get the sound out of there or if that's going to record. Learning and practicing, and we'll see how it goes. I'm just looking to see. Oh, look, we have a bunch of other people. Hey, guys. Can you guys hear me?
Barely.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to decide, if it's my connection or I'm just playing around with this. I don't know how it works as far as recording, as far as you guys being on, me seeing you, how all of that works. But I was going to have my Monday night meeting, and then it got canceled. We showed up, and then the weather got terrible fast. So we decided to come home. Nobody came. Yeah. So, hey, Susan, how are you? Okay. Oh, good. You might have yours muted, which is fine. And I see it says June, but it doesn't have a picture or anything, and that might just be the connection. But I wanted to go ahead and jump on and show you guys some new material that I have, and I'm really, really excited about it. It's 2 books, Making the First Circle Work by Randy Gage, and the first circle is you. So that's a good thing. And then Millionaire by Halftime. And I haven't read either of them yet. I've just been kind of thumbing through them. But I loved when I thumbed through. Everybody keeps asking me, and I get these messages saying, I'm discouraged, it's not working, what can I do? And as a leader, sometimes it's hard because I want everybody to be successful. I want to be able to give the tips and the tools in the training for people to know that I've done what I can as an upline to help you guys. But I want, this just jumped out at the page me because it gives people hope, saying, if you have a simple plan, that is the key. And this dude was a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. So if he's got tricks and tips, I'm going to definitely listen to those because he obviously has done it before. But he says it's easy to overcomplicate the process When massive action is about to be taken, resist the temptation. This is a simple business. I have found that simplicity works best. Simplicity gives you the ability to duplicate, and duplication creates leverage. Only through leverage can you achieve the momentum that can result in rapid exponential growth. I absolutely love that, because I do think that some people try to reinvent the wheel, and a lot of times there's just some really simple things that you can have happen that will be successful. We have people, Keetra's one of them, Monica, I see she jumped on and now she's off, but we have a lot of people who have already won the iPad for our October challenge. We have people who are having success, having phenomenal results, and it's exciting to see. And what are they doing? I've actually been messaging people and reaching out to them and saying, okay, you got to tell me, what are you doing that's being successful? And it's in what I'm going to say. It's amazing. So this guy says, I enjoy three-step system. If you focus all your energy on these three simple actions, you will be amazed at what's possible. Jeannie and I have been blessed to earn over $20 million by staying focused on these three simple tasks and teaching others to do the same. So I'm going to give you three simple tasks, and again, this is not my information, this is from the Millionaire by Halftime. Three simple tasks that made this person a multi-millionaire. He says, this is my coach's success tip. Number 1, plug into meetings. Number 2, set appointments. And number 3, show the plan. So those three things. So now I'm going to talk about each of those. He says, that's it. People come up to me all the time. They pull me aside and they say, come on, Presley, you tell me. What is your secret? I reply, plug into meetings, set up appointments, and show the plan. Those three things. Then they'll say, no, 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 seriously, that can't be it. What is the real secret to your success? And I tell them, again, plug into meetings, set appointments, and show the plan. They look at me and they're puzzled. They say, you don't understand. I want to make millions of dollars just like you. Then I tell them, well, guess what? You have to plug into lots of meetings, you have to set lots of appointments, and you have to show lots of plans. So he says, again, his coach's success tip, the truth is simple works best. And I really have to say that that's true. If we do things for our team members, that's like this, 30-step process to being successful, it's not going to be something that's going to be easily duplicatable. You're not going to have people say, I can do that. They're going to say, oh, I could never do that. So we want to be able to keep it as simple as possible. Oh, some people are saying they can't get onto the hangout. I don't know. I'm just winging it, guys, as far as this goes. I'm not very technology savvy, so this will be a recording, so I'll post the recording for what it's worth. Okay, so for the taking action, for the getting involved, he says the best way to see results, he's actually talking about doing a 30-day, he calls it a 30-day press or 30-day push, which would basically be like a recruiting blitz, which essentially for those of us in Plexus for October in 2014, everybody wants their iPad. So everybody's looking for 3 new personally sponsored ambassadors, 3 new customers, and $1,000 of personal volume. So this is something that's going to be really, really helpful. You can call that your 30-day push, getting to that end result of that iPad, because that's going to be great for your business. That's going to help you to either launch your business, relaunch your business, help with rebuilding. But he says that you have to get on the phone and start setting appointments. Appointment setting is a necessary daily activity for a serious business builder. You hear top networkers from across the world say, master the invitation and you'll master the business. There's simply no substitute for working the phones. You must set appointments, show the plan daily to build momentum in your first 30 days. Now, I just started messaging with somebody because I've been getting all of these You've Got Money emails. And there's somebody under my husband who's actually under Julie Ponder, Kelly, She just joined Plexus September 15th, and today she just signed her 6th new personal ambassador. And so I just asked her, I was like, what are you doing? And she is setting appointments. She is wanting to present the opportunity of Plexus to as many people as possible. So I'm going to chat about that a little bit too, in how to set up appointments. What are. So you say, okay, we're going to plug into meetings, we're going to set up appointments, and we're going to show the plan. So say I have my list of contacts. If you've just started, you make your list of 100. I tell people circle your top 20. You are the CEO of your own business. So you want to decide, hey, guess what? My company, I'm going to build it with these people. I want you to pick the top people that you want to build. Now, you're going to present that to them in whatever way that you can, and it might just be, for me, for some of my best friends, I picked up the phone and I just called them and I said, hey, you know what? I found this awesome opportunity with Plexus. They have amazing products. I would love for you to take a look. It might be an email. It might be a Facebook message. It might be whatever way you can have communication with that person to set up the appointment. So then when you're showing the plan, a lot of people say, well, what does that look like? And he says, use a variety of presentation methods. You can use one-on-one, you know, just meeting for coffee, which a lot of people are really good working one-on-one, meeting and just saying, hey, I want to share something that excites me. Two-on-ones. You could do hotel events. You know, we just had the opportunity of a lifetime meeting here in Slidell. That's an awesome way to show the plan. Why? You have a leader and an executive from Plexus Worldwide. If you invite all of your prospects, you will be able to have them show the plan for you and able to just follow up with them. So that's an ideal way for you to show the plan, is to have that third-party validation of somebody else showing the plan for you. Webinars, website videos, we have all of our Plexus Worldwide YouTube videos. We've got a product video. We've got 3 compensation plan videos. We've got all of the Diamond documentaries. We have testimonial videos. You name it. We have links to videos that you guys can share with people, and that's another great way to show the plan, which is one of those things that he was talking about. So he says, schedule 2 or 3 or more home meetings at your home or the home of your sponsor the first week that you begin your 30-day challenge. Then repeat this process by helping your new associates to do the same thing. I have been seeing some pictures of people just in a living room and doing a presentation. I had an awesome opportunity to do that, a home meeting in the home of a physician who's on our team. And it was wonderful. She did a Sunday brunch, so she invited all of her friends and family, and she had some, you know, appetizers on her dining room table. So when everybody came in, they just made a plate of appetizers. It was kind of a mingle, social, you know, with her neighbors and friends and colleagues that she had invited. And then we all moved into her living room. The extent of her showing the plan for her meeting was all of us sitting on the couch or chairs. A bunch of us were on the floor because there were so many people there. She stood up in front of the fireplace and said, this is my history. This is where I was with this chronic illness. This is how I was feeling. These are the products that I have found. This is what I'm taking currently, and these are my results. And I have to tell you, there wasn't a dry eye in the room, just her sharing her story with the journey of the pain that she's been through, and now the benefit of what our products are doing for her health. She left it very casual. She just said, there's business cards by the door. I would love you to leave with a catalog. And if you're interested in either these products or this opportunity, you know, she was scheduling appointments after that. So it really was quick, easy, painless. It was very enjoyable, and it was this great Sunday brunch. So I want you guys to think about, one, not being overwhelmed or stressed out with, oh my goodness, I have to set up these appointments. How am I going to share with my prospects? What am I going to do when I have this contact list? your upline is there to support you. If I'm your upline, you know, I can help with three-way calls, whatever it might be, to be able to have us introduce the Plexus products and the Plexus opportunity so that people can see that we have a company and products that are truly changing lives. I think sometimes people, like get started in the beginning of this chapter, sometimes people overthink things a little bit and try to make it a little bit too complicated, and you can get really stressed out with what do I have to say, what do I have to do, when showing the plan truly can just be, here's a video, hey, can you come to this meeting with me, you know, whatever it might be. So I was really, really excited. I'm telling you, I've got so many books. I need to sit down and like actually read through this whole thing and highlight it, because that's just a page that I've chatted through with you guys, and it seems like every single page is going to have like these tips and tools and words of wisdom. Chapter 18 starts with team building. Oh, let me go back to here. It says, you show as many plans as you can in that first week of your 30 days, and then as people join you, you help them to do the same. The only way that you can be successful in this is for you to get in the trenches and lead by example. Remember, this can be a monkey see, monkey do business. You be the leader that you aspire to find. And I love that, because this vision of us as a team working together, when somebody joins my team, I hope that I'm going to be able to give them the encouragement and support to be able to help them go out and reach the people, because I can't do it all on my own. You all know that we all move forward together, with all of us doing a little bit of work, because together that's going to push us all forward. It's not just one person doing all of the work. So being able to go out and find your three, and then focus on what can I do to help those three people then go out. And it's that whole basic power of three that we've talked about forever in Plexus. You know, it's a very, very standard thing that you guys hear us say, but that truly is where the magic is and where the duplication can happen. So it can be really, really exciting when you have your three, and then they actually go out and make their contact list, and they do what he says, keep it simple, plug into meetings. And you guys, meetings can be local weekly meetings. If you don't have those meetings, you can find a lot of people have meetings that they videoed and put on YouTube. I even consider plugging into training calls, you know, the Wednesday night testimonial call. It's not officially a meeting, but you're going to hear about the products, you're going to hear about testimonials. I count that as plugging in. I think plugging into anything that you can is going to really help you. And then setting up those appointments and showing the plan. And the more you do that, the better you're going to feel about it, the more confident you're going to feel with, I think I can do this. And I just think it can be something that everybody can do. You guys do me a favor, and I know you're muted with the because of the background noise. Can any of you chat on the chat box and just see if it works? I'm not sure if it's a setting that I have to do, or if you can even see my welcome that I did. But like I said, I'm just playing around with this Google Hangout option because I've never done it before, and our Monday night was canceled, or our meeting was canceled. I had scheduled the original Google Hangout and then couldn't figure out how to get myself back into it because I scheduled it. Oh, very good. Okay, Susan's, yours just popped up. Thank you. If y'all have any questions then, since the 6 of you who are logged on, if you have any questions, you can type them. But so I scheduled the original Google Hangout for 7:30. I scheduled it at 7:05. And then when I went back in to get into my own Hangout that I had scheduled ahead of time, I couldn't get into it. So like I said, this is all just kind of a practice and stuff like that. But that was my business tip. That was my business tip that I was going to do at my meeting tonight. And I'm thinking the way I'm doing this on Google Hangout, I'm thinking it's going to get kicked over to my YouTube channel. So we'll be able to post the recording. But we've got Susan, and we've got Keitra, and we've got Jessica, and Cammie, and June. So it's a good little group. But if you guys don't have any questions, I know I was going to keep it short and sweet. And for those of you that know me, I could talk all night. So I appreciate you guys joining me. And if you have any questions, let me know. But listen, I am so excited. I think we already have 10 people who have won the iPad. And what's today, the 13th? And that's just the people who are involved in my Facebook group and answered the question when I asked the other day. And we have several who are just one customer away or just one ambassador away. So I think this is a great thing when the company is offering these incentives, because it's a great way to grow our business. When we go out and find 3 new ambassadors, you can go silver again. I like to say go silver again. I think it's good to always be bringing 3 new people in. If you're in it to build this for, longevity, I think finding 3 and then finding three more, helping those 3 to find 3 is a good thing. And then going out to find new customers. We have so many people to help, and it's been really, really exciting for me. I challenged myself. I was like, I want the iPad too. So I actually have 4 new customers for October, and it's great getting the products into the hands of new people. And there's people out there that we can all talk to. I'm still in the same town that I've been in for 4 years now, or I've been in Plexus for 4 years now. And am still able to find new people to share the products with. Got 1 new ambassador. You got to head out, Susan. Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining us. And Jessica's saying it's a great way to have a meeting. I really do need to try this more, and I was actually going to try it from Robert's Restaurant, because we couldn't do the live stream through the other program that I was using, but we may actually be able to do the Google Hangout. Susan, you're muted, so I can't hear you. I know you can hear me, but if you wanted to say anything. Oh, there. I was raising my hand. Okay. Out here in Boise, Idaho, we don't have public meetings yet. Would you suggest I start one in a public place or at the house? That's totally up to you. If you have a few, do you have any local people yet on your team, even 1 or 2 people? Okay. I would say get with your few local people, and I would start it just as a home meeting. And it might be one of those get together and let's just have a goal setting session, or let's just have a powwow where we can get together. And I really feel like attending meetings, it builds energy. Even if there's just 2 or 3 of you, it really can be a good time to hold each other accountable and to say, this is what I've done, this is what I'm working on, share ideas. If I'm working my business on my own, sometimes I can feel like I'm on an island, out by myself in the middle of nowhere, which she's like, yes, in Boise, Idaho, I'm all by myself. So just having those 2 or 3 people come over and doing this is what we should do. You don't have to, I hesitate to say go out and find a public place unless you can find a place like Panera Bread or Starbucks where you can just meet and not have it be an official, you have to pay, to have the meeting. I don't want anybody to be out money to think that they have to pay to grow their business. It could just be a, hey, Facebook world, we're going to go hang out at this Starbucks. If you're interested in learning more about the Plexus products, come find us. Or sitting at a Starbucks. I've had people who have sat with their laptops and put a Plexus something on the back of their laptops that says, ask me about Plexus, or something. So you could literally just go have a work day at Plexus and be inviting just the random coffee drinker to come in and hear about Plexus with you. The other thing, Susan, I think for you guys that, and Jessica, this goes well, Cami, this goes for all of you. For people who do not have local meetings, I think we need to do more Google Hangouts and more Skypes, because being able to see faces and this feeling connected, even if it's only 15 or 20 minutes, I really think that it can be helpful to just help you feel plugged in, like you're not doing it on your own. So yes, I do think if not weekly, I do think a monthly Plexus powwow, some kind of accountability. And you've got a great team, Susan. You've got a bunch of people growing under you. I think getting everybody together, once a month to stay on track is probably a great thing. Awesome. Anybody else have any questions? I'm getting all these notifications. I don't know how to flip over. I don't know how to flip over and read them, but it's probably everybody on my other Google Hangout that I invited people to that I don't know how to get back to, but it's all good. We'll get it all figured out eventually. This really is a good, this event is starting now, let others know. Yeah, see, I don't know how to actually share. maybe you guys can tell me. I don't know how to actually share the link of a hangout that's in progress. So I guess it just is what it is. You six are very lucky that you were able to jump on. But anyway, so when John drives us to Orlando on Wednesday, these are going to be my 2 books that I'm going to be reading and taking notes from. So you guys will probably be so sick and tired of hearing me talk about these. But Sonia Dudley and Sheila Medina are reading this one, and they recommended this one to me, which I love Randy Gage. I don't know why I haven't actually read his books. I've just loved him, but it's Making the First Circle Work. I ordered this on Amazon. I think it was $8, and it came in 48 hours. I actually think it came in less than 48 hours. And it's just 62 pages, so we could probably sit down and read this in less than an hour. But it just talks about keeping things simple and having things, you know, be duplicatable. So y'all can let me know if you have any other questions. Hey, Susan, how are you? We were just experimenting with the Google Hangouts and the chat bar. I went through and gave my little business tip. So when I post the recording, you'll be able to see just a little business tip that I gave about setting up appointments for keeping it simple. Showing up at meetings, plug into meetings, set appointments, and show the plan. And that's this millionaire by halftime. That's his formula for success. So it's really exciting. And then I wanted to also experiment with Google Hangout. I know a lot of people in Texas actually had tornadoes. We just had the rain and the thunder and lightning, and I actually think it's passing, but nobody showed up for a Monday night meeting. So this is penciled out as my work time. So I told the boys, I was like, I'm going upstairs now. I'm going to do a little bit of work for my Monday night and pencil this in. So Susan, if you want to use the chat bar just to play around with it, you can. We were just doing questions and answers and stuff like that. But Keitra, I hope you're not driving and Google Hangout at the same time, but I know you were at dance, so I appreciate you jumping on too. So can you guys you can all hear me okay, and you think this is a good way to do a meeting?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
I can now. Very good. You like it?
Yeah, this is a great way to do a meeting, I think.
Okay, awesome. I'm telling you, we've got Idaho, we've got Alabama, we've got Virginia, we've got Connecticut, we've got New York. Connecticut or Delaware? Jessica, I can't remember. Connecticut, right? Yes. Okay. And then Susan, you. So, yeah, I think for out of town, I might have to start doing some more of these, definitely, for the out of town people, just so everybody can feel connected and plugged in. And I think this can be a good resource. So we'll have to see if Google Hangout will be better or Skype. We'll see, but I'm upstairs with our regular router, so I think the signal is fine. So, any questions or anything you guys have before I don't want to ramble on too long, and we'll let it, yep, it's exactly 30 minutes, so I'll let the recording kick over to YouTube for people to see, but I really appreciate you guys joining us and for this little chat tonight.
Thanks, it was fun. Even though I was only here for 2 minutes.
Well, no, that's good. Yeah, and like I said, I tried to schedule it ahead of time so people had a 30-minute notice, and I don't know the best way to go about doing this. I know I can post the link so people would know, like in our Facebook Momentum page or the Plexus Slim team page, so that they could click on the link and join us. I just couldn't figure out how to do that. So if anybody knows how to tell me how to do that, I'll be able to next time get the link so that everybody can join us, because then I'm sure a bunch of people would be able to jump on.
Okay, yeah, because I just got on the computer now, so and I saw it. I was like, oh, I'll just see if they're still on. So that's what I did.
Awesome. And did you get it through a Google notification?
No, I actually just got on Facebook and I saw that you had posted something about can you see me? And so I was like, oh, I'm going to click on it and see.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So that worked. Okay, awesome. Good deal. I'm going to stop the recording and say good night. I don't know if it's going to...
I saw it the same way.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. Okay, so it did work. Okay, so once I started it, all I did was just copy and paste the link from the top browser bar and then did it that way. Okay, good. That's good to know. So what I'll do is schedule them like a day in advance so everybody can know what time, what place, all of that. But this is how I run my life. I'm pretty much 5 minutes to 5 minutes, I don't very often know what I'm going to be doing in the next hour or two. But anyway, we're getting ready for leadership retreat and all that. So when we get back from the leadership retreat, I'll see if I can do a updated Google Hangout on that. And then I also owe you guys a Magic Words with Sonia Stringer Cliff Notes version of that. So I'm going to offer that training too. So awesome. Well, thank you for joining me. It was great seeing all of your smiling faces. And you guys have an awesome Monday night and rest of the week. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.